Hey y'all, it's Nisha, and I'm going to be showing y'all how I maintain my wash and go throughout the week. But of course, I know y'all want to know what I use for this particular wash and go. So first, I use the Honey's Handmade Coconut Water Leave-In Condition. On top, I added the Mael Pomegranate Honey Coil Sculpting Custard. And then I went in with Bay, which is the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel. So now I'm going to stretch my hair with these bands. So I just literally go in and grab a section of my hair, trying not to cause frizz and just grabbing where my hair naturally wants to separate. And then I just go in and band and I wrap it around 2 or 3 times. And then I'll go in with my next band and do the same thing, wrap it around 2 or 3 times. For this top section, you'll see that I used 3 bands, but then when we move to this section below, I end up using 2 bands. I normally use more bands on the top because my hair is more shrunken there, and so I want it to be a little bit more stretched. So I'm doing 2 sections in the back as well. So you can see that this top section, I will be using 3 bands, but then the section at my nape, I will use 2 bands, especially at my nape because my hair texture is a lot looser around my nape and it just hangs lower to begin with. And so I don't want to stretch that out too much. I prefer to band because I get to stretch my hair without using heat. I've already used heat when I sat under the dryer and also when I use the diffuser to get to my roots and dry that. So I don't want to use any more heat. So banding allows me to stretch my hair at night. And then also I like that my hair is compact and it can't really move around and tangle too much on itself. The only thing that's hanging out is the very ends of my hair, but the rest of my hair is tucked together. And I feel like I get less single strand knots doing this method. Also, I don't like pineappling at night because pineappling stretches the nape of my hair. Like I said, my hair down there is already pretty stretched, so I don't want to stretch that too much. But I get super stretched hair in the nape and then short shrunken hair at the top. So pineappling is not for your girl. It takes me all of like 5 minutes to band all 8 sections of my hair. So you can see, like I said, my ends are hanging free from the bands. You don't want to band your hair all the way down. You want to leave your ends out. And then I just throw on my Bon-Don bonnet and I go to bed. And that is how I go to sleep pretty much every night. But of course, y'all get to see how my hair lasts throughout the week. It is day 2 of my wash and go, and this is me in the morning, and I'm just taking down my bands and fluffing out my hair. You will see that I did get a few little indents from the bands, but they do go away after like 10 minutes. They don't really stay in my hair, but because I banded my hair for pretty much 8 to 10 hours overnight, I do get the little dents, but like I said, no worries. They'll go away. And so what you'll do is just take out your bands and fluff out your hair. So just a tip, a little trick that I actually didn't do in this video, but it'll help with frizz, is to just add a little bit of oil to your hands as you're taking down the bands, and that will help to prevent frizz and also give your hair a little bit of shine. So I'm fluffing my hair out, and you can see that my hair has a lot of body and a lot of movement. My hair looks really good, except for it is a little bit too stretched in the front, but I will take care of that issue on day 3. Okay, y'all, so it is day 3, and like I said, on day 2, The front of my hair was a little bit too stretched, so I actually left the front of my hair out of my bands, as you can see. And I also didn't show y'all the banding process that I did because it's pretty much the same thing I did on day one. So I'm just taking out the bands and fluffing my hair. So here I'm just shaking and fluffing out my hair, and for whatever reason I have more frizz on my right side than on my left, and I just wanted to show y'all that. But other than that, I feel like my hair looks really good for day 3. Alright y'all, so at some point on day 3 I got a little bit rained on, so this is my day 4 hair. I have lost some definition, but I still have a pretty good amount of definition. There goes that frizzy right side, but other than that, my hair looks good for day 4. It's day 5, and instead of banding my hair like I've done from day 1 to day 4, last night I decided to kind of mold my hair into a puff, so I just tied a satin scarf around my hair just to kind of go ahead and form my puff, and then I just take a headband and wrap it around my neck twice and then push it up to form my puff. I could have worn my hair out on day 5, but I don't know. I really wanted to wear a puff this day for whatever reason. And you'll see that even though I put my hair in a puff, I still have a lot of definition. I did lose some definition like towards the middle of my hair, but other than that, I have really good definition. Day 6, I wore my hair in a puff again. You can see that I have some definition, some frizz, but other than that, my hair looks really good. As far as sleeping at night, I just tied that satin scarf around my puff, put my bonnet on. But this is how my hair held up using the banding method. It is my favorite method to maintain my wash and go. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will definitely see y'all in the next one. Bye!